Hi everyone, this is Freya with another bit controversial of a topic, honestly. I just get a bit upset with the amount of people yelling, AutoGynePhilia, right? So there's this obsession with trans women, only trans women, not trans men, and sexuality, right? So whenever I post something on YouTube, whenever I talk about relationships or even just something unrelated to sexuality whatsoever, I just keep having these people who come up and just blurt out this AutoGynePhilia term. So AutoGynePhilia is a definition of, I think Blanchard or something is a Canadian guy who diagnosed by himself saying that trans women are nothing but over-sexualized feminine boys or over-sexualized men who like to see themselves as women, and that makes them aroused. Now, some trans women are actually autogynephiliac, not a problem. But it is a logical fallacy to call every trans woman an autogynephiliac. Please understand. So let me talk about my own experience. So when I first came out as trans, I kind of thought to myself, this is great in a way that hormones are going to be controlled for, thus I'm not going to be horny for no reason. So less sexual drive is good. One argument against autogynephilia, because I'm not doing this to be sexual or have someone sexually think of me as a woman, or me seeing myself as a woman turns me on sexually. Nothing to do with sexuality. Please understand. The next thing I also told myself is I probably would not have any chance of having a normal relationship with a guy because, one, I am a trans person, so I don't have maybe the packages below to give the guy what he wants. Having said, I want to date a guy and I need what guys have in between their legs. Let's just put it that way. So I kind of made the decision that it's okay as long as I have myself as a person. I'm very okay with my own personality and I accept who I am. I'm okay not actually dating any guys. So this is another reason why sexuality was not a thing for me as a trans woman. Turns out a lot of people don't take these as signs of not being autogynephiliac, but for me, they definitely are. Since my transition, I have been touching myself a lot less, and I actually have a bit of a worry when I not touch myself because I don't want the blood to stop going to that area and then it doesn't work, because I do want to have the surgery one day and I want the surgery to function well, that I actually have my parts functioning when I have the surgery and not forget what an orgasm is, so that later when I actually have the surgery I cannot reach an orgasm because I haven't touched myself for years. Problems. So every once in a while I go touch myself just to make the blood go into those areas and activate the nerves a bit. You know, like warming up your car that's just been sitting in the garage for a couple of months and then just turning back off and going back home. I am trying to go see some guys, not for sexual reasons, but mostly to get over the traumas I have with men and just have a healthier relationship between me and men and not think they're going to be aggressive, they want to hurt me, and if something happens and we're intimate, we could maybe make out, we could cuddle, and maybe we could even have certain type of sex if we're both intimate. But it's not really the thing I'm actually getting into from all these dates or getting out and meeting men. Now, this idea of over hypersexuality in trans women is not something that you should also overlook. Some trans women are actually sexually active and they like what they have between the legs. They really like to go out and meet other guys. They like to go meet other girls. They like to meet non-binary people and just, be aroused and be themselves. Now, I don't have that relationship with my body at this point, right? So it's very annoying to have people who don't understand what being trans is and how there are different types of trans people come yell at me telling me you're going to the women's bathroom because you like to listen to women pee. Why? Why would I enjoy? I go with headphones all the time so that I don't hear people talking badly about me, even in the bathroom. So it doesn't matter. Like, I just go to the bathroom to pee and get out. And I feel definitely safer in the women's bathroom. I can fix my hair, I can do my makeup without having people bump into me, people under their breath yelling some slurs, people threatening me literally. So besides that, I don't get aroused when I look at myself and see a feminine person. Like, seeing myself as a woman is not really a thing. Like, I'm not trying to look like a woman in that sense. I'm more trying to be my feminine self a bit more. And this is aligned with feminine energy that is predominantly in females. Gays are feminine, but they have different type of femininity. Gays do not maybe wear their hairs like this and like to wear full body suits or makeup. Some gays do, but they do it in a kind of masculine way. They always like to have this short hair. They always like to have the masculine body showing, right? So a lot of them do not maybe want the big ass or big tits, but some things that trans women do want, not even for sexual purposes, just to kind of see yourself as your feminine self. Now, I also do not fantasize about myself when I have a pretty hair day like today. I think I look pretty cute today. Wouldn't you tell? So, do you think that this looks cute? I definitely do. I think I look cute. But am I aroused? No. I think I'm gorgeous today. I look good. It took me a while to fix my hair, to do these little thingies. It took me a while to do my makeup. It took me a while to try to figure out what I'm gonna wear and do the eyeliner and just put a bit of white under my eyes. It just makes me feel good. It makes me feel cute and happy and bubbly when I shave my legs and my whole body. I don't have a boner because I feel feminine. Please understand, like, there's a difference between some people seeing themselves as another woman and they get aroused and they go touch themselves over that. Also should not be a problem. But not every trans woman, and definitely not me, I don't want to be touching myself when I feel cute. I just take a picture and post it. And I have my friends comment on it, or I just have my whole album showing how I changed. And I'm like, wow, we've come a long way. Some things that I really want, I want my face to be a bit more round. I want my shoulders to get smaller, like the muscle mass at least. And I want wider hips. And recently, I do want a little bit of breast just to match the image. I do want very long hair, but that has nothing to do with me being aroused. I already have men who tell me in public that I look great, I look beautiful. I have a lot of people complimenting me on my hair, and that doesn't arouse me. That doesn't make me feel like I'm just gonna go touch myself because someone complimented me as a woman. Like, okay, maybe you need to rethink what you know of the definition of AutoGynePhilia. Now, with that being said, when I touch myself, on the other hand, I also do not actually think of me as a woman. All I'm thinking of is there is a guy with his thingy and he's moving it inside of my holes, whatever holes I have, whatever holes I desire to imagine him inside of. It has nothing to do with how I see myself. All I'm seeing is that I'm lying down on my back or I'm taking a certain position and I'm touching myself, imagining someone doing their thing. So I'm imagining their genitals inside of me. Typical human imaginative sexual stimulant. So please do understand, some people are gynephiliac, autogynephiliac. That doesn't mean everyone is. Do not just go blurt this into people thinking that you just solved the Rubik's Cube and now you think they're crazy and they need help. Even if people are sexually aroused at their image, how does that affect you? That's actually safer than a guy who thinks of another girl on the street and goes and takes action because he imagined himself inside of her. And then that's a problem. But a person who's at home thinking of themselves as a woman and that literally turns them on, I think that's a massive plus. They're just doing the world a favor. But I don't do that. A lot of trans women do not do that. A lot of trans women are not even sexually active, actually. They have dysphoria. They don't like their genitals. They don't like looking at them, touching them, having them. How could you even imagine and think that all we think about is sex? This is you who's thinking about sex all the time. Evaluate yourself. I'm going to leave you with this. So, if you have a problem, comment. If you have an opinion, comment. If you agree with me, also comment. Let me know. If you disagree with me, please let me know. I would like to know. I like to learn. So, please educate me. If you have anything else to say, go for it. I am out. See you later.